everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joe and I'm an artist and comic creator. This is another fan art time-lapse video where I run through all my biggest influences and draw them out on camera for you. So this drawing is of Mega Man, which is one of my biggest influences for both just myself in general and my comic book Star Circuit. People forget that Mega Man's a cyberpunk idea, and so it's really influenced my work there. So go check out Star Circuit. It's my new book. It's on Indiegogo and pre-campaign right now, which means you can go sign up for it, and when it launches on February 16th coming up, you can actually back it and get a free trading card by signing up early. So please hit the link in the description, head over to Indiegogo and sign up for the mailing list. You'll get all the notifications and cool different perks when the book launches. So let's get back to the artwork. Mega Man, like I said, is probably one of the first cyberpunk IPs that I've ever was introduced to. As a kid, it's got this cartoony exterior, and so you forget that it's really kind of dystopian because these robots that are made by good people eventually get kind of turned bad by the bad scientist, Dr. Wily, and they just kind of take over. They're not doing it because of like some sort of AI problem, but it is a kind of dystopian kind of look into the future where robots are going wrong. So here, Mega Man is the hero. He's a cybernetic kind of being because he almost has a soul, because he's got like a conscious, almost like he has a moral programming that comes through. So that's really the cool part about him, besides the fact that he also can adapt, and he's really like us, where he's really flexible and can adapt to all of the enemies that he's coming across by stealing their powers and using their advantages against them. So that's really the basis of Mega Man, kind of why I really like him. But you know, I grew up on Super Nintendo, and a lot of the stuff I was introduced and really love is the Mega Man X version. And this drawing I'm doing here is kind of more of a version of Mega Man plus a little bit of Mega Man X, because he's a little bit taller and a little bit more mature. But yeah, here I work on this drawing way more in digital form, and it's a different format and a different process because I went real clean with the underdrawing that I did digitally, and then here I'm trying to keep those clean lines as I transfer it from the Lightbox, or the digital version, to the Lightbox and on the new page. So here I'm looking for keeping the lines as clean and also adding a little bit of flourish as I go along here. So some of it worked, some of it didn't, and I like to see what really didn't, because in the future I want to really adapt this process for something bigger, like maybe the future issue of Star Circuit or another book. I want to see how this process can kind of transfer over many pages. So I think it is a quicker version than what I usually do. There's a little less finesse that I'm missing, but I think that can be remedied by making maybe the line work on digital not as clean, and also maybe giving the line work just a little bit more attention to detail, where I keep those strokes really sharp. So there's a lot of really concentric circles in this one. That's the toughest part. You saw me use a plate. I was using stencils to keep them really circular and perfect, because that's this motif. Even when Mega Man dies, he kind of explodes into these orbs. So I kind of use this Kirby Crackle idea from comic books, because he does have this charge up, and that's what I'm trying to show here. He's charging up and soaking in the energy that's around him, I guess, and charging up his blaster, or his buster. I think that's what it's called, the X Buster. So I really like how this drawing came out. I hope you did too. I'm going to let the finishes happen, and we'll get going with showing you the end product. Alright guys, we're getting close to the end of the video. I hope you guys like watching the process here. I know I missed the mark a little bit with not showing a lot of the digital, but next time I'll make sure to capture all of that process. So you can check out the final line work here in a second and see where I hit the mark, where I strayed a little bit with the cleanliness and maybe the finishes. But I really enjoyed making this one. Megan's one of my favorite characters, and like all the other pieces I've done, this one's for sale. Just have to contact me on Twitter and it could be yours. So just like every other video, I hope you like the video. I hope you subscribe if you haven't done that already, and please sign up for notifications by hitting the bell icon. Also, go check out Star Circuit. It's in pre-campaign, like I said before, and you can actually sign up for the mailing list and we'll get a free trading card and extra perks and secret tiers when we launch on February 16th. Get ready for a new trailer coming up very soon, and also get ready for a lot of new merch and logos and all this kind of crazy stuff coming with the IP for Star Circuit. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do one every week, and I'll see you next week for the next fan art time-lapse video.